Important to make a splash in hostile territory. It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Los Angeles Clippers. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard was recognized as one of the NBA's 75 greatest. Coach Ty Lue says to go from being a 15th pick to that means a lot. It's a tribute to his hard work and dedication. And Leonard credits that work ethic to his dad. He says, I try to play as hard as I can each night. That's what my father wanted me to do. Kevin?
What a worker Kawhi is. Terrific player. And a great story, David. Thanks. So with Westbrook on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. On-court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. Then there's Plumlee, and it's Highland in at the point guard. And for the Warriors, we'll see Wiggins and Green playing the forward spots. Stephen Curry's out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Looney in at the 5. We are in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
Here's Leonard. The shot off that time, and Golden State will go the other way with it. Last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Looney's got the first points of the night for the Warriors.
Kind of a simple job for Looney out there, but he's willing to do it. Gets into the middle and fights for that board.
George passes to Mann. Green against Leonard. The Warriors pull it in. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Outside Curry. Pass to Looney. Payton kicks to Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. They get the rebound. Green, no luck.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Back to George. Passes to Highland. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
The rebound by Paul George. The Clippers have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Mann gets the bucket.
And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Pass to Highland. Takes the 3. Second chance shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Catches the defender a little bit out of position. Plumlee makes a strong move to take advantage.
It's his first trip to the line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
He misses the free throw.
And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of the game.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And some might go as far, Greg, as saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional it hides everything else, like how they can dominate the glass defensively.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 2009.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise. And his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Back to George. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now the pass to Mann. Ball's knocked loose, and the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Curry with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Portland.
Yeah, but there's always this point, and you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
Three-pointer, Payton. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And stolen by Payton. And it's the Warriors on the break. Off target with his 3. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And there's the drive. Offensive rebound.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Leonard, no luck.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Pass to Curry. Takes a 3. Warriors the rebound. Wiggins finds Curry. Tries again. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's the aggressive part of Andrew Wiggins coming out of him, forcing the defender that time to get his hand in there.
We saw Andrew Wiggins take a big step forward when he went to Golden State in 2020.
A lot of people think that's a subtle change, but I actually think it's a lot bigger. When you get a player of Andrew Wiggins' caliber who is born to score, and you adjust some of the shot selection and how offensively he's staying engaged, that's a big difference both physically and mentally. That's been a big uptick for him along with his defensive presence.
That one is off. You know, this late in the season, Brent, so much of a team's approach depends on where they stand in the playoff race.
Yeah, some middle-of-the-road teams are treating these games like playoff games because they want to get there. And then teams on top are tinkering with some things and not wanting to lose their standing. And teams at the bottom, you know, they may be experimenting and playing younger guys. So lots of strokes for different teams at this point, Kevin.
And he sinks the second.
Now, Wiggins has showed himself over the past couple seasons as being a great two-way player. And he can still do damage on the offensive end. Don't get that twisted.
Los Angeles with another miss.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Curry passes to Looney. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
I like watching Curry work the pick and roll. I wonder if his time with Steve Nash in the offseason was paying some dividends. Impossible to guard in those sets.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
Part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
Here's George. And again, no good by the Clippers. Warriors leading by 4. Payton inside. He's guarded by Plumlee. The shot by Payton, no good. And Brent, that Clippers turnaround, did you see that coming?
I mean, not in this way, Kevin. Certainly it's been a lot of outside factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point, but with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise if they find their health. So healthy for the league to have 2 teams in L.A. that can be this good. If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Looney kicks to Wiggins. 3-pointer. They get it again. The shot by Looney, no good. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. 4-point game. Here's Highland. Coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. They need this one. And Looney sends it back. Plumlee, the pass to Leonard. And finally they hit one.
You give him a nice pass, there's a good chance Kawhi Leonard's going to bury a shot like that.
Curry looking it over. Wiggins kicks to Green. Inside. Here's Looney. 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 5th rebound in this one. The shot by George. Wide open. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
And more, it should just sink in that Paul George is one of the most accurate three-point shooters in the league.
Outside Curry. Payton right side. And it's sent back by Leonard.
That's why they call him the clock. Kawhi getting in there with those massive mitts.
Hits it from 3-point range.
Yeah, feel for him right now, guys. He's much better than this 1-for-4 start. He just needs to relax a little bit out there and let that game come around to him.
Here's Highland. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Plumlee in the post. Looney on him. Plumlee, no luck. Here's Payton, and it's denied. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Saric is checked in for the Warriors. Paul comes in for Gary Payton. It's Curry outside. He's off on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's George. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Paul outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. George has got 4 rebounds in this game. Paul passes to Saric. Golden State moving the ball around. 2 points. That one goes.
Toughness there from Andrew Wiggins. Would like to see more baskets like that one from him.
Westbrook against Paul. From 8. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
No good on that one. Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Looney. Klay Thompson comes in for Wiggins. Moody subbed in for Stephen Curry. And Thompson kicks to Paul. Passes it to Šarić. And the rejection by Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. Here's Paul. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Powell. Drives to the hoop. Can't connect from short range. Warriors leading by 4. And Thompson kicks to Paul. Back to Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Westbrook passes to Powell. Trying to end the drought. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And Norman Powell, he is compact and powerful and able to take that hit.
An efficient scorer. Norman Powell can fill it up when given the opportunity.
And he does score from anywhere on the floor, but it's defensive versatility that I think really helps him because he can match up with smaller guards. He can get underneath bigger wings, and that defense really allows him to stay on the floor to complement the other offensive players that are producing.
Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league, and he's just coming into his prime, so he fits the timeline of their star.
The Warriors have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And he makes the first.
And more artwork from the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Curry making it look easy.
Both good from the line that time.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Now here's Powell. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Covington kicks to Zubac. Here's Morris. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help. That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Here's Westbrook. The Warriors making the shot. Now, here's Moody. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Well, Klay is going to draw that kind of attention, and that's going to open up opportunity.
Outside, Covington. Morris right side. Up top, Powell. Outside, Covington. Outside, Westbrook. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Zubac.
Well, you're going to play Westbrook on that pick and roll to shoot it. But he's underrated in being a distributor.
Westbrook against Curry. With the floater, and the rejection by Zubac. Powell with it, and Curry picks him up defensively, and Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul. On defense, the Warriors. 3-point lead. Pass to Powell. And here's Westbrook. Last game he had 12. Back to Powell. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist on the night.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And slam dunk by Sharks.
The vision Curry has on the floor. We've seen him put those goggles up from time to time. He easily spots a ready shooter that time.
Clippers trail by 3. Powell finds Covington. Now here's Zubac. And he uses the glass on the layup. Zubac has got his 2nd basket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Westbrook against Curry. Thompson left side. Powell with the steal. Down low. It's stolen by Sharks. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Moody. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Warriors lead by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Al Paul still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. On the wings, Thompson and Wiggins. The pairing up front, it's Green and Looney. And it's Paul in at the point. And that one, good.
Yeah, Looney opens up the offense here. You're just getting some bonus points from him. And that's helping out when he knocks down Jays.
Now, here's George. A 24-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
And also in that one, he had the opposition on pins and needles on the defensive end of the floor, recording 4 steals that night on his way to an overall stellar game. Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says, if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. GA, thanks.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Paul passes to Wiggins. To the middle. Tries from 7. It's hauled in by George. George has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Highland. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And it's Wiggins with the ball for the Warriors. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points.
That was
huge!
incredible.
And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Warriors leading by 4. Here's Paul. The Clippers grab the miss. George has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Payton, he's checked in for Golden State. Mason Plumlee's checked in for the Clippers. Mann comes in for Russell Westbrook. Clippers trail by 4. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Leonard with the bucket.
That's tenacious play in the paint from Kawhi, just insisting on getting to that shot.
To the inside. Here's Looney. Plumlee with the rebound. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
And it's tied up with that one.
Now you look at the massive hauls that have been received in the trades with Paul George. That should tell you how valuable PG is.
Now here's Paul. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Payton outside. Green breaking loose. No good from Payton. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. The offensive rebound. Here's Plumlee. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
That's what most want to see from Plumlee. Attack mode, pound the boards, have the confidence to finish off those kind of plays.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
Now here's Paul. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. In the corner, it's Wiggins. On the wing, Payton. Kicks it to Paul. 6 to shoot. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, that misses, and he's 0 for 4. Mann passes to Highland. Here's George. No good on the 3.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
That's a good look at pump fake there from Draymond Green. The D needs to stay down. You want him shooting the ball, but a good use of the tricks.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Brent, as an NBA player, there's tremendous competition, but also shared respect, and some say a brotherhood. How does that all balance out?
I think, Kevin, there's a clear line of delineation of what you're talking about once playoff time hits the NBA. I mean, during the regular season, you see a lot of guys spending some time with one another, but come playoff time, I'd be hard-pressed to find that kind of interaction because guys know what's on the line, they know what's at stake, and competition always reigns supreme.
Now, here is George. 8 points for him. Unloads from 9, and it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 11 rebounds in the game. Was shot by Payton, no good. The Clippers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
George passes to Mann. Back to George. Leonard on the wing. Guarded by Green. The pass to George. 13 feet away. Here's Plumlee. And Looney sends it back.
Looney's starting to play a little bit angry right now, and that's helping this defense be more aggressive.
Wiggins. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That'll be his second foul of the game. Los Angeles has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Out to the wing. George looking over the floor. Pass to Highland. Clock at 6.
And these are the nights where Wiggins can look like an all-star defensive player. Good tools on that end.
Lets it go with the 3. The Clippers grab the miss. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
And talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Here's Golden State, fresh from a win against Portland.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Powell, he's jacked in for the Clippers. And so Powell will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 2. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. And there it is for him. Leonard's got 6. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Looney with the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Powell kicks to Plumlee. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Oh, Leonard in position. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there. The Warriors shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. Good on the bucket.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
So it's the Clippers now. The Warriors making the shot. Powell, the pass to Plumlee. Here's Mann, defended by Payton. And here we go. Fast break. Wiggins has got it. Looking to end his cold spell. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Warriors lead by 4. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And I don't know if everybody's getting in this block party flow, but that's what's happening tonight. They've done a great job of being aggressive on all the shooters.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Payton passes to Green. Leonard with the steal.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
The Clippers have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight. The first free throw is good.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Kuminga's come in for Green. Moody comes in for Peyton. And it's Stephen Curry in for Paul. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Brent, looking back, the Clippers have really put things together over the last decade.
They have injuries have been a factor the past couple of seasons, so they haven't competed at the level certainly that their owner wants to, but they're trying to keep this core group of guys together. And if they do that and they get health, there's a lot of talent there and a lot of guys who've done it on the biggest of stages.
Here's Powell, following the score by Golden State. Covington kicks to Powell. Back to Covington, 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mann, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now, here's Looney. 14 points for him. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And you got to like how they're working the ball inside this quarter. They were struggling to do that earlier. Now they're showing the focus to take the ball inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Russell Westbrook's checked in for the Clippers. That free throw good from Kuminga.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And the Clippers call time here.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
On defense, the Warriors. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Covington against Wiggins. Inside, here's Leonard over Looney. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Morris. Leonard's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Now here's Curry. He's got 7. A three-pointer. Wiggins. That shot missing.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. And you could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
And he makes the first. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
A guy who keeps to himself quite a bit, Kawhi Leonard, more tries to lead by example and holds himself to the highest standards on the floor.
Now here's Curry, and we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. From the arc. Gets in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
And this is what you think of first with Curry. His three-point shooting ability is just otherworldly.
Back to Westbrook. Pass to Powell. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Morris looking over the floor. They grab their own miss. Westbrook. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Powell wasting no time to let that one rip.
Curry passes to Wiggins. He kicks it to Kuminga. Pass to Curry. There's the three. Again, Curry missing.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Warriors leading by 3. The pass to Moody. Dishes it to Wiggins. Covington with the steal. Curry with the steal. To the paint. Here's Sharp. And slam dunk by Sharp.
The defense not putting up much of a fight as Sharp gets to the rim.
Clippers trail by 5. Westbrook dishes to Covington. Kicks it to Powell. Morris, left side, to the inside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Westbrook. And that one hits back iron.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Curry with it. He's got 10. From past the arc. No good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Warriors on top, up 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and we've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing good.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. Well, for the Warriors, Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
It's been an aggressive approach for them at the offensive end. Getting the ball inside and getting as many points as possible close to the rim. So far, so good. They have a nice edge in the points in the paint.
And Shaq, your take on the Clippers?
It was a great display of team ball. It wasn't 5 individuals out there. It was one cohesive unit sharing the rock. Not only does that make it harder to guard, it makes the game more enjoyable to watch.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. It's a 5-point game. So with Westbrook on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. On court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. Then it's Plumlee, and it's Highland in at the point guard position. And Los Angeles guys shooting a low 30% mark from the field. And it's Leonard missing. Warriors leading by 5. Payton outside. Inside. Here's Curry. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. And that's 12 points for Stephen Curry.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And it's the Clippers' ball. Pass to Highland. Passes to Plumlee. Wiggins against George. 5 to shoot. And Looney sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Payton looking it over. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Clippers trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Inside Leaner.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Outside Curry. On the wing, Payton. Wiggins outside. Clock at 6. Got a piece of it. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. The Clippers have gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. Here's George. And Looney sends it back.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Left side Curry to the middle. Looney with the bucket. Looney's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors.
Well, focus from Looney coming in there as he did not alter his shot one bit. Confident in that attempt.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Here's Highland. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Just 5 on the clock. For the 3. And no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand. Here's Looney. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And, you know, one of the unsung heroes of the Warriors championship teams, Kevon Looney.
Well, totally understands his role and a rotation guy who can start for you. But how much consistency did he provide in that 2022 season and championship run? This guy has battled some injuries, but he has always been reliable for the Warriors.
And that one falls for Looney.
If you have the good fortune of playing next to superstars in this league, there are certain guys who thrive in that environment, and Kevon Looney has been one of them.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Zubac is checked in, and the Clippers call time here.
Yeah, his shot is just not there tonight, guys, and instead of trying to shoot himself out of the slump, maybe he needs to start moving the ball around and creating for his teammates.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Highland passes to Zubac. Here's Highland. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Feeds it to Plumlee. Wiggins against George. Pass to Payton. Green breaking loose. Second chance effort. Payton, good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Outside, George. And the pass to Mann. Back to George. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Now, the early years when Paul George came into the league with the Pacers, you wondered how his frame would fill out. It's filled out nicely.
And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And then that massive trade to L.A., the Thunder got SGA and a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Here's George following the basket by Stephen Curry. Here's Zubac. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Zubac has got 6.
Even though they're still trailing, he continues to be lights out from the field. What a competitor.
On its way from Curry for 2. And another basket for Golden State.
Something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much.
Here's Highland. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Mann. That one doesn't go. The Warriors go the other way with it. Stephen Curry again. Curry's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Highland. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. And that one's good, George.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Curry passes to Green. Poke loose. And now the fast break. George with the ball. Goes back up. Pass to Highland. Curry kicks to Green. Back to Curry. Stolen by Zubac. In the corner, George with it. Elbow shot. And that one is good. 16 points for him.
Just smart use right there, Paul George in the mid-range.
Down low, here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Oh!
Yeah. Paul George doesn't just score. He can pass it as well. He's a great all-around player.
And one more look at that fantastic Mobile One drive.
That's an incredible move by him on what's been an impressive night all around.
Outside Curry. He dishes it to Green. Kicks it out to Paul. Just 4 to shoot. The shot by Thompson, no good. Clippers trail by 9. George with the bounce pass. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Chris Paul picks up that.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
One thing you can add on to this, and you don't talk about it much as a point of emphasis, but getting to the free throw line and generating easy points, that can really help you out. They got a lot of freebies.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Sharch comes in for Looney, and Kuminga's subbed in for Green. And the second free throw, good. Now here's Curry. He's got 18. He kicks to Thompson. Golden State moving it around. This one for three. The Clippers grab the miss. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound in this one. Tipped away. It's stolen by Kuminga. And there's the feed to Curry. Paul outside. Passes it to Thompson. Here's Kuminga. Covered by Morris. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Kuminga. And the Warriors lead by 10.
There's another part of Klay Thompson's game he's showing off. Good handle there, and he sticks with it.
Pass to man. The dish now to Westbrook. And there's the pass to Powell. The three drops in the tray. Powell's got 11.
Norman Powell really knocking it down here and hurting this team from distance.
Curry passes to Kuminga. Powell against Curry. Pass to Thompson. Here's Šarić. With the fadeaway. No good on the shot.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
No problems knocking that one down. 5 points in the game.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac looking to get deep into the paint. You look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. That's good shot selection and great consistency.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Trailing by 4. It's Covington on the wing. At the top of the key, Westbrook. Powell, no one around him. Off target from outside. Warriors leading by 4. Paul looking around. Thompson up top. Passes it to Kuminga. From deep. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Paul George, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Clippers trail by 4. Westbrook finds George. Now Powell. Outside Westbrook. Back to Powell. And he overshot that one, missing. Warriors have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Paul outside. To the right side. Here's Moody, and it's sent back by George.
Well, in terms of wing defenders, PG might be in the top 5 in the league.
Westbrook against Paul. Outside Westbrook. Outside George. They get it back. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Zubac.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
That one goes. Count it. Šarić has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Fighting through the contact, Dario does a great job that time.
59 seconds left to play in the third. Outside Westbrook. Back to George. Left side, Leonard. To the left side wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
When Westbrook scoring, it comes in bunches, but such a key to it all is for him to get himself to the free throw line. He's top 40 all time in free throw attempts.
The Clippers have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game. The first one falls.
And for Westbrook, you talk about playing with a controlled intensity, and when he does that, he's unstoppable.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Kuminga. Wiggins comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Payton in for Moody. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Warriors leading by 3. Here's Payton, and Payton throws it down hard.
And Wiggins' game continues to evolve. You saw that right there. Good eye movement, found the shooter.
36 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to George. Clippers moving the ball around. Leonard dishes to Westbrook. It's Powell on the wing. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Paul outside. Three seconds left. That shot no good. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The pairing up front, it's Green and Looney. Gary Payton II is out there with Curry, and it's Wiggins in at the small forward. Back to George to take the lead, and it's Looney with the rebound. The Warriors leading. Outside Curry. On the wing, Payton. Green kicks to Curry. 6 to shoot. It's Payton, high post. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's man, defended by Payton. George against Wiggins. George, no good.
Well, he's using the force, but in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates. I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
Now, he's done a good job of keeping control of the ball. Even with that turnover, you can tell his teammates trust him to hang on to the pill.
And the Clippers making a change here. Highland's checked in. Warriors leading by 6. There's the pass to Looney. Back to Curry. Paul George with the steal. From downtown, good on the triple.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Wiggins outside. The tray. And it's Stephen Curry with a 3. Curry's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Anything the opponent does, trust me, Steph can do it better. He's got to be the best shooter that we've ever seen in the game.
George passes to Zubac. Pass to Highland. Shoots over Curry. Highland misses.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Outside for George. Launches it. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Passes it to Green. Back to Wiggins. Lets the 3 fly. Excellent D there from George. It's stolen by Green. To the paint. Here's Curry. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. 8-point game. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game. Well, Draymond's IQ on the defensive end is so high level. I think that's going to be a huge advantage with him as an analyst, because he's going to talk to you from a perspective you don't much hear from. Usually it's from guys who scored a lot of points in the NBA, but what he did defensively, he can communicate that quite well.
First one falls for him. Green's broadcasting has even helped his opponents in some cases.
Yours probably has too, Kevin, in some instances. But with Draymond, I think what's cool is guys are listening. And when Draymond starts to talk about some of the techniques he uses or some of the things he's looking out for, guys understand that that could improve their game. So why not take it from one of the best in the business?
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Curry kicks to Payton. And the Warriors miss again. And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
Pass to Wiggins. Golden State moving the ball around. Curry outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Plumlee's got rebound number 13 with that last one. From deep, George. The three-pointer is right on target. Now just a 4-point Warrior lead. Golden State's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Wiggins outside. The pass to Payton. Dishes it to Green. It's Curry outside. Paul George grabs the miss. George has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Highland. Over to the wing. Here's Mann. Green with the rebound. Green's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Wiggins. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. And the Warriors lead by 6. Highland passes to Mann. Here's Highland. Pass to George. Here's Highland. Guarded by Curry. Shot from 12. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They've led by as many as 14 points. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now an 8-point Warrior lead.
And they shot just over 30% in that first half. Not what they were looking for, obviously, but they're getting much better looks here since halftime and have brought that percentage up.
Here's Mann, and it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Outside, George. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from deep. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
The length and the athleticism combination of Paul George is very hard to guard.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. And here is Curry. Wiggins outside. Green against Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Out to Payton. Fires from deep. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Pass to Plumlee. In the corner, George with it. From the arc. And no good that time. The Warriors go the other way. Here's Wiggins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Wiggins anticipated that one. He saw the foul coming, and he made sure to get that one off.
And he knocks down the first one. And he can't hit the second. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That's foul number 2 for him. Clippers trail by 7. Here's Highland. And there's the pass to Mann. Here's Highland.
The wheels have completely come off for him here in the second half.
Los Angeles with another miss. Peyton outside. Kicks to Curry. Wiggins passes to Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Curry's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Warriors. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers, trailing by 10. Highland passes to Leonard. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
So smooth. The little pump fake, get the defender in the air. As if Leonard wasn't hard enough to cover, he's adding that to his game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Warriors leading by 9. Curry kicks it to Looney. Peyton in the corner. It's Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
And when Stephen Curry has these kind of nights where he's hot like this, it is must-see TV.
Pass to Leonard. Here's Mann, defended by Peyton. Mann passes to George. Here's Highland. Los Angeles with another miss.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
The shot by Curry, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
First free throw is good. So he gets them both. Timeout called the Warriors.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis and get away from the sloppy fouls.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the last timeout. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Kevin will see if they can make that adjustment.
Thank you, David. Passes to Leonard. Green with the block.
You can see Draymond Green so fired up every time he has a chance to impact the game defensively.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Pass to Highland. Wiggins against Leonard. Over Wiggins. And the shot is long.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Peyton. And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 14. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Leonard once again imposing his will.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Here's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Highland. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
He's not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Warriors.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And they put themselves into the driver's seat in regards to the season series with this team. Tonight's win will give them a 2-1 edge with only one left to play.
Higgins outside. Fades back. Almost, but it rolls out. Here's Mann. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Now Curry. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Stephen. How special is it to share your success with your family?
That's what it's all about, man. I know you know when your kids get to enjoy the game and the show, and it's fun. So I'm glad I did something good for them in the fourth quarter.
They'll remember all of it, I'm sure, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.